How's it going, everybody? This is Barbiggerous Baseball, and I'm back with another video. This is going to be my through the mail, I guess, kind of summary for December. Some of these first cards that I've shown before, but I figured I might as well try to make a big video of all my successes this past December. So, yeah, you guys will see in the title how many successes I've had. And yeah, here we go. So this first one, Doug Rader. I mean, the top loaders kind of shine a little bit. My tripod. But yeah, really good defensive third baseman. I think he's most known for playing with Astros. Yeah, good defensive third baseman. Had some pretty good power. I think he's the Red Rooster. It's something like that. So that was pretty cool. I believe I've shown that one before. I think we might run out of room towards the end, but next we have Joe Cunningham. This is his final Topps card. So 66 Topps high number, but yeah, it was a guy that had some good seasons. Unfortunately, he battled injuries throughout his career, so he's done by 35, but really good bat. Some great seasons with St. Louis. Unfortunately, he was stuck behind Dan Musial, who was moved to first base at one point. So very cool. He's 989, I think. I mean, you guys would have seen the back there. Next, we have the first Brewers All-Star starter, I believe, Don Money. I think he was a 3 or 4-time All-Star. Very good glove, play all around the infield. Later played in Japan, I believe. Had some good pop. And yeah, it's an 84 Tiffany. Next we have Mr. Frank Thomas, 65 Topps. His last Topps card. Pictured here with the Phillies. I'm a Mets fan, and he was definitely one of the better players on the 62 team. Guy that hit for a lot of power, and he's a great through the mail signer. This was $5, and he also included this card right here, which has his lifetime stats. So really cool throw-in. I'm going to slide this behind just so I have a little extra room. So this next return is Charlie Hough, who just pitched forever. Another great knuckleballer. Very quick return there. And this is his last baseball card, period. I mean, or at least as an active player. So 25 years total. Pitching a lot of games. So very cool. Always been a fan of his. Next we have Jim Palmer. And this was a $10 donation. And so, yeah, 84 Tiffany again. Very cool. I think he's my first Hall of Fame return. And got this back really quick as well. So definitely a great pitcher, one of the top pitchers of the 70s. Here we have Hector Lopez, who had a bunch of firsts for Panamanian players, I believe. I will correct that if I'm wrong, but he was one of the first for a lot of different stats, had some good power. Known as kind of a defensive liability, but he had some big moments, and he had, I asked him what his favorite career memory was, and 61, when he tied the World Series mark with 7 ribbies in the series, so very good player. I believe he broke the color barrier as a AAA manager, I think. So definitely a very impressive resume, and he's, 92, I believe. We have Ken Singleton. I mean, if you listen to Yankees games on Yes, you're probably familiar with him, but very nice signature there. 85 Tiffany. Originally drafted by the Mets. Didn't play too long with them, nor too long with the Expos, but got on base a ton. Hit for a lot of power, and I feel like he's a really underappreciated player. I mean, if you hit 300 with 20 home runs and 100 walks, you'd be a pretty desirable player if you played nowadays. And so here we have Dick Groat, 1967 Topps, MVP with the, why am I blanking, Pirates. He played the majority of his career with them. Was an All-American basketball player at Duke, I believe, and I think he played for the Pistons for 1 year. So that was a $5 donation. And yeah, he was a really solid player. So very cool signing there. We have another $5 autograph here, Carl Erskine. So 1959 Topps, his last Topps card. Yeah, 2 no-hitters is one of his big highlights, and pitched for a lot of really great Dodgers teams. So that's, yeah, really cool. And he's getting up there in age, yeah, 94. He turned a little bit after I got this back. So very cool there. Try to slide this over a little bit. Might cut that out, but Mr. Bill Verdon, 65 Topps, I believe. He's a longtime manager as well. Yeah, Rookie of the Year with the Cardinals and was actually traded the next year. Oh yeah, Rookie of the Year, they have it up there, but very good glove. Cannon of an arm in center. I believe the story was he was with the Yankees in the minors and he knocked, maybe not Casey Singleton, I think he hit him in the back of the head with a throw from the outfield during like spring training or something. So that's a pretty funny story. Show all the cards at the end. I mean, I'm kind of running out of room here, but we have 2 returns from Brett Butler, his 82 Donruss rookie card, and then a 98 Fleer Ultra, I believe. Yep, 98 Fleer Ultra, the gold medallion parallel. I was like, hey, a lot of stats there. I'm a stats guy, and I like getting the last year cards of them. They're really any player I send to, so I guess I'll cover that rookie card up as well. Next, we have 2 cards signed by Vern Law, and his son Vance also signed this father-son 85 Topps card. Lots of inscriptions, so really hook you up, and he's $8 a card. So that's pretty cool there. I guess I'm going to put this sideways. That doesn't look as cool, but that was my first dual sign card. So very cool. Doug DeSensei 88 Tiffany, I believe. I'm not sure. The autograph kind of came out a little weird, but it was kind of cold and rainy when I got this back. So I don't know if the cold had anything to do with that. This is his last year Topps card. Yeah, he was a really good defensive third baseman. I mean, he was kind of stuck behind Brooks Robinson for a while, but for some good power. Well, yeah, it was a really good glove. So still got a couple more, but I guess we're gonna double up on players now. We have Luis Gonzalez and 2005 Topps. I didn't realize, I was reading somewhere that I think the Tigers offered him like an 8 or 9 year, some kind of crazy deal to make him the highest player in the league. I think if he had that contract, he would have been able to stick around. I mean, I know he got hurt at the end of his career, which was pretty tough, but I think he won 2 MVPs. I'll definitely correct that if I'm wrong, but really, really solid player for a decade. So very nice return from him. Next we have Jay Bell, 2003 Topps. It's a gold parallel. He's currently a minor league coach. This is his last year Topps card. He's with the Mets. Didn't play too well with them, but had some good runs with the Diamondbacks and Pirates. Yeah, pretty good defensive shortstop. I think he's the first guy to have a 30 sacrifice bunt season and later have a 30 home run season. So a little bit of interesting fact there. Leo Chico Cardenas, 5 Gold Glove inscription. Kind of hard to see on there, but 76 Topps. Led the league in intentional walks twice with the Reds. Yeah, he batted 8th. Funny enough. Pretty soft hitting, but he had some good power years mixed in there. Very good glove, and yeah, again, this was $5 donation. Moving on to the next, we have Gene Garber, 88 Topps Tiffany. So very cool, underappreciated relief pitcher. I don't believe he ever made an all-star team, but pitched a lot of games, setup man and closer, and yeah, I mean, a lot of sub-3 ERAs, sidewinder guy. I believe he's currently working as a farmer, so that's pretty cool there. Next we have John Mayberry, 1983 Topps. This is his last Topps card. I mean, broken record saying that, but I think for everybody so far, this has been their last Topps card. Hit for some good power. The Royals and the Blue Jays, and got on base a lot. You can see those walks numbers, but he He's another guy that retired pretty young. I think he had trouble staying healthy towards the end of his career. Next we have Elroy Face, who is another guy getting up there in age. It's kind of weird. This is him in a Pirates jersey, but he was traded to the Tigers. I believe he was traded to the Tigers. But Willie Face for the Pirates kind of pioneered that, I guess, fireman role. Yeah, tied a mark when he appeared in his 806th game, but it's kind of weird because he only has 804 on this card, so I guess Topps was getting ahead of themselves. But yeah, 345 career ERA. He's a guy that, I don't know, I think he has a Hall of Fame case. And he's probably known best for his 18-1 1959 season, I believe that is, which is the record for winning percentage in the season. And then Don Buford, 1973 Topps. I believe I paid $5 for these two cards. Don't believe he charges it, but I thought while I was sending a dual signed card, might as well. But I think he was a running back at USC, I want to say. Later gonna send this 67 Sockers to Pete Ward once I get one of his cards. And 73 Topps, the guy that got on base a lot. And yeah, worked in the department store in the offseason, so that's definitely an interesting fact. Good leadoff hitter for those Orioles teams at the beginning of their stretch. Now here's our last return, Mr. Bobby Richardson. So I sent him $25. I got this card he threw in. He also personalized a book for my grandfather, who's a big Yankees fan and grew up watching him. Actually his favorite player. But yeah, Richardson had a really nice career. Played on a lot of good Yankees teams. And retired really early so he could spend time with his family, which is something most people nowadays wouldn't think of if they were a all-star from the top teams in the game. But very cool. He personalized the book for my grandfather really nicely. So hey, if you're looking for a gift for somebody, it's $20 for his book, and just send it to him through the mail and he'll send the book and personalize it. So very cool. And yeah, these are my returns. We have 5, 10, 15, 19, 23 different players here, and hopefully we'll keep it up next month, end of January when I'm recording this. So we'll see how it goes. Have I think 16 pending through the mail requests. So we'll see how those go and see if some come in last minute. But yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them down below. Hopefully this video isn't too long, but I don't know, I kind of like to learn about some guys I never had a chance to while preparing to write a letter for them. So yeah, I really appreciate everybody who's checked out this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.